Hello there, viewers of UKSM. Welcome to the second run of the final day of UKSM Winter. We are slightly behind due to just some trouble on my part of setting up, so we will be going straight into Stevie Blue with the Evil Within 2, any percent NG plus. Over the course of this run that everything we're doing today is to try and raise money for the fantastic charity Special Effects. So if at any point you do want to donate to this charity, all you need to do is !donate in the chat. They're brilliant. They really do deserve your support. With that said, I'll hand things over to Stevie Blue, who can take things away with the Evil Within 2 whenever you're ready.
Thank you very much, Matt. Hey guys, yeah, I'm Stevie Blue. I'm actually kind of, my main thing is speedrunning Evil Within, so hopefully this will go well. But we're going to be doing, yeah, New Game Plus any percent, which for those of you out there that know it, it's a bit insane. So we'll start the timer when we gain control. And I can give you an accurate countdown because I just won't move until we get there. So it's full of lots of glitches, lots of out of bounds and things like that. It's a very, very fun run and a bit crazy if you're not expecting it. I'll try and fill you in with the storyline, but we'll go with a bit of movement tech first. So time starts in, let's say, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Okay, cool. So the main movement tech we have, I guess, is stamina manipulation, and we're just going off and on with sprint. It's that simple. We'll get to that in a minute. Right now, we've got no use for any of that. So this is our house. It's burning down. Our daughter Lily's inside. Not ideal. So we want to crouch for the extra movement speed. Get through. And we're going up to her room where we can hear her screaming. Going up.
I'm here, Lily. I'm here.
There we go. Cool.
Lily? Come on
So
out.
she's not in there. And we'll realise that that was a dream. And we've met Kidman from the Evil Within 1. And she's about to... Sorry, I'm just plugging my controller in. She's about to basically... She's just syringed me in the back of the neck. I go sleepy, sleepy, bye-bye. And then we end up here, back in STEM. So for anyone that's played the first one, they'll know that STEM is kind of like the Matrix. It's a world where we're all kind of plugged in via our consciousness. But if you die in STEM, you die in real life.
Patience.
So she's telling us that Lily's actually alive and didn't die in this house fire that we were convinced she did and told we were, and we read it, you know, in the newspapers, saw on the news. We're convinced she's dead. But Kidman's saying otherwise. So they've made basically STEM 2.0.
Build a new and vastly improved STEM system.
We'll come to find there's nothing improved about the STEM system, trust. Okay, cool. Little cinematic start. And we get our first, I guess, time-saving strategy. In a second it will have a flashing light, and as long as we look down, he doesn't get stunned by it. I'll show you when we get there.
Is this where am
Running through.
Dad, help me!
I'm coming, Lily.
So it's just him basically kind of, I guess, in some sort of dream world.
But she's gone. Our little girl is gone.
No.
Thank you, Zant.
I'll never accept it.
I'll need it.
I'll find
This run is very, the tricks are really hard, basically. Let's just say that. I don't like using the term RNG, or whatever. Yeah, so we get blinded by the first one, but if we wait for it to say code 3, and then look down, this next flashing light should That should blind you normally, but you just run straight through it. So that's a couple of seconds save. Get here. Grab your communicator. And this is kind of the hub of the game. This is like your Beacon Mental Hospital, this is. But it's just your office instead. Cool. So that's chapter 1 done. Not the hardest chapter, to be fair.
A cat. I don't ever remember owning a cat. A mirror. Just like Beacon. Should be a way out. Why couldn't my memory just make regular doors?
There we go.
Here we go.
So, yeah.
Into the looking glass.
These mirrors are kind of, I guess, doorways between certain areas. And he remembers it. I don't know how he was walking into that. But... So that takes us into the start of chapter 2. More atmospheric points in the game, this, as opposed to it's not much action. And once you've reset this game as many times as I have, it's not the most exciting of chapters. But nonetheless, it's fun if you haven't seen it. It's kind of Sebastian coming to the idea and remembering being in STEM like it used to be. Oh, one sec, I'm gonna have to change control sprint to hold. There we go. So if you see my sprint bar on the top left, if you kind of tap it on and off, I mean I won't do it yet actually because we don't need to, but you spin around there. So you have to, if you're tapping sprint on and off, you don't really lose much speed, but you save so much stamina than just holding it. That's especially so with other difficulties. It's really punishing with your stamina, but it's not so bad on New Game Plus. Not so bad. So this is what made me hey Ruffled, thank you for the raid. This is what made me kind of fall in love with the game instantly. This sort of artistic stuff. It's just so clever and creepy.
Baker.
So that's one of the Mobius search team that's gone in.
Block the way out.
He's not in the bathroom. Okay, cool. So, more stamina manip here. I say manipulation, you're not really. It's just a certain way of doing it. So I usually get to the stairs and then start it. So I mean, I'm kind of going quite quick, but my stamina's not going down at the same speed. There's a different way of doing it later on when we get our weapon. But for now, it's just on and off, on and off. Cool. So we meet our first main protagonist here, Stefano. There he is. Such a cool character. So we can abuse a bit of a blind spot here. Get off. There you go. So he's looking straight at me, but he doesn't seem to detect you for a few seconds, which gives us an advantage. So it reminds me of another point that we gain a lot of time in this run over, and that's the cover-to-cover system. So
Find a way out of here.
usually in a lot of places in this game you can only crouch, whereas if you use cover-to-cover, it means you can sprint or at least crouch fast, where you shouldn't ordinarily be able to, like I was doing in Spec Ops. You'll notice when I'm sprinting doing cover-to-cover, my stamina bar shoots up as if I'm walking. So you kind of get the best of both like that. So sometimes this lift comes instantly, and we're still not sure why. It seems to maybe be something to do with the camera angle. We'll see if we get it. No. That was kind of normal. Okay, sweet. more running, more creepiness. Go through here. This bit is pretty creepy, to be fair. Spoopy stuff. I'm waiting for the ruffled noises. Or the ruffled bricks, if you will. Am I right? Am I right? Gotta stay hydrated. Okay, cool. Spin around. And there's the picture they just took, which is scary.
What the hell?
So that's our first introduction to the Guardian enemy. Might not be our last, I'm not sure. So we just sprint past there, no worries. Thank you, Mannix. I'll do my best. Okay, cool. It's pretty normal stuff so far. It's only a few more minutes and the game gets very weird. But not by design. That's already happened. Go through that.
Or maybe not.
I remember when I first played this bit, I was really scared because I couldn't work out to get out of the room. I thought I was dead. I thought I'd done something wrong. Didn't have faith.
God damn it.
Okay, so this is cool. If you crouch backwards, you have the animation here when this next chainsaw happens here. You fall backwards if you notice, but if you're facing backwards, you end up effectively falling forwards and saving some time, which is clever. And now we're going to drop down here. Cool. Crouch to save a little tiny bit of time, because you crouch quicker than you walk on New Game Plus if you've upgraded your crouch speed.
Gotta be kidding me.
Cheers again, and run, run, run. Here he is. My guy, my main man. Throw me a spear! Ah! Okay, cool. So I've plugged in a controller so that for the spamming sections, instead of me having to rip the E key, I can do E and A on controller and keyboard, which is quite nice. Cool. So that's kind of the intro of the game, of the run. As I said before, not so interesting when you've played about 1,000 hours of this game. So the run kind of starts now. So you get through here, all your health's gone. I'm gonna grab that because I'm not sure what this. Yeah, didn't know what this file had on it. So you go to leave, and what do you know? I don't know how he spotted that. But he did.
Where were you when I needed you?
Stefan over yet. Cool. So coming up to our first glitch now, and boy is it a doozy.
Maybe.
So if you imagine this map for this first bit to be like a horseshoe, instead of running all the way around, we're hopefully going to be able to skip it and just go almost warp straight to the end.
Get myself into.
But I won't give anything away. Well, I pretty much have given it all away, haven't I? But so we're going to crouch down when it lets me. There we go. And we're going to go like that. That takes us. That saved us 3-4 minutes at least. Now these tricks are harder than they look. Let's do that, 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 and that. Okay, they're pretty annoying. So they're based on frame rate. The problem is there isn't really a limit on how far you can go. It's called a fling. So if you go too early, it can really not be a good time. Ow. Ow. Okay.
Oh fuck.
I need to put this. I'm so sorry, guys. Center dart show. There we go. help me with tricks later on. So that's when the game kind of starts. That's a little
Hopefully that.
like insight into how this run's going to go. Lots of flying around, lots of wall clips. Just nothing like you'd have played it in your grandma's basement.
Don't come any closer.
Right, worst character of any game I've ever enjoyed. O'Neill, everyone. So effectively his character is Mobius agent sent in to sort stuff out, but then got very scared and won't leave his safe room. Gives me all his stuff to do. Is the TLDR of O'Neill.
It sounds like a little girl, right?
Quiet. Let's pair up our communicators. That way, yeah.
So, chapter 3. Where am I going? Chapter 3 is if chapter 2 was where the game starts, this is where it like really starts. This split normally would take you, if you're playing the game just speed running without glitches, probably 10 minutes doing it well, and this is going to take a lot less than that. Let's say that. So we've been given a resonator that shows us interesting things around. So we're trying to find a signal for Lily. I don't know. So we find the signal pretty quick. It's just over there.
But it's the only lead I've got.
So this brings us to like the first very difficult skip. It's called the warehouse skip. So we want to knock it down to 60 FPS,
If it keeps breaking apart,
as our flings are based on the frame rate.
I gotta try to find.
So the setup is we're going to go down here, look for 2 cracks in the white paint, get our foot in it, not metaphorically speaking, look there, and hopefully, no, we didn't get it, so we reload. Typed hate and the next word predicted O'Neill. It's classic. Oh my life, this is where's my FOV? There you go, I can actually see my feet now. All my settings have defaulted themselves, if you're wondering. There we go, I think. Yeah, nice. So we had to get up here. There's just a lot to unpack there. So it's flung me through the air, but there's like an invisible barrier you can grab, luckily, which drops you right onto the top of this warehouse. Then if you fall through the window in the top, which you shouldn't be there, you can drop down, and that saves us probably, yeah, about 10 minutes of having to go around, find Lily's resonances. I don't know what plural of resonances is.
The murder.
And yeah, then we can drop down and kind of proceed with the storyline. We're going to now reload the autosave twice, and that will completely fix the game and bring us back up to
More signals.
normality. So wait for it to autosave. There's one. Load the game. I'm not sure the kind of why this works. Kind of the smart stuff behind the scene, I'm not sure about. Thank you, Cindy. So it's a double load. This will now put us outside of the warehouse, and the game will think we've done everything until this point legit. There we go. This next one, I will be shocked if I make the church fling. So it's the same principle. We're trying to fling off a rock, but it's so specific and timed, and you get one try at it. So we'll see if we get it. I've never got it in a marathon before. I'll be pretty pumped if I get it.
Shit, lost him again. Hope I can reach O'Neill this time.
No, it's okay.
O'Neill, it's about.
In fact, I'll try one more time just for the sports fans out there. I'll hopefully get to show you at least a little bit what's supposed to happen. Saves 35 seconds maybe, which this category is so optimized. It's definitely the hardest one. So you want to get your foot about there. No. Okay, it doesn't matter. Pingathon with the raid. GG's. So it's supposed to fling me completely over all of this and land me where I have to go, but I'm sad because it didn't. What a raid, thank you very much. So it lands you roughly over there by that car. So it saves you that whole run, but as I say, I would have been very shocked if I'd have got it. Cool, takes us to Neil. None of the doors are loaded.
But I couldn't have given you
Cool, so we skip a Neil.
through alive without this.
Deadly gas leaks, huh? Thanks for saving.
Shut up, O'Neill! Cool, now we're getting to the Matrix Fling. This is one of my favourites to get right. It's so cool. So the setup's similar to the Warehouse Fling, although where we aim, it's going to be a little bit different. So, set the same place. No. Oh, I've gone. How have I gone that far? Oh well. Okay, luckily there's an invisible wall back there. My plan was to land. You'll see a red pole there. That red pole. You bounce off that and you fall through the ceiling. But we didn't get it, but it gives us an extra chance to do a wall clip here. So you get to see what they're like. They're a bit weird. So you knock it down to 30 and very specific rhythm. There we go, nice. So they work by if you're familiar with any games with a cover system where you can lean, this game has one where when you get to the edge of a piece of cover you can lean round and it kind of moves you at a 90-degree angle around the other side of the cover. What you try and do in this game is go to lean, but as you do it, flip the other way. So he goes round a cover the opposite side, which ends up taking you through a wall. So that's what we did there, and we got it. But that's kind of a backup for if you missed the Matrix Fling. Cool. So instead of having to run around, you can electro bolt this from under the gate. If you get it, please. There we go. We've got a nice little fling there. Now, this is where the game really starts to get a bit lit. So we want to get this at a specific angle, so we don't have to listen to an audio there. Solve that puzzle, and then it's the barrel skip. Here we go. So it's another wall clip through these barrels. Nice. Gotta get through this wall now. Ah, we didn't get it, I don't think. No. So that's completely... I've got nothing that influences if I actually get through that or not. Try again. So I did my bit. I got the barrel skip. Then the game wouldn't push me through that wall. Nice. Get me through. Get me through. Get me... Really? Oh, my life, forever alone. So unlucky. Yeah, we're not quick here. Third time. Okay. There we go. I took it straight through that time. So we're outside the map now. And we're trying to get back in. So we've effectively just run round that gate that we're waiting for. So yes, we were slow, but you'll see if you were to do it normally, that gate still isn't open. See if we can get across this little bridge here. Not quite that time. Nor that time. Come on now. There we go. Cool. So we've just ended up skipping probably 1.5 to 2 minutes. You have to drain the, I say water, it barely resembles water. Drain the water down, go down the ladder, run all the way down the bottom, climb up the ladder the other side. That was a neat wall clip like that. It'd be talent if I ever got it. Okay, cool. This bit's just about using cover to cover to get around this lament here. So she'll squeal. I shouldn't be able to sprint, but you can if you use the walls like this. And then it's 1, 2, 4. Hopefully she doesn't grab me. No, she didn't. Alright, nice. She was right in there with me. Cool. Get through here. Trigger the little cutscene type thing. And when it auto saves, you reload. And that takes you to the top of the ladder. Slippy walls. Thanks, Cindy. I don't feel like I can. And now it's just little tiny flings like that to try and get us. Ah, that first one was good, second one was awful. Save you some time. This is where, like, if you're going for world record or whatever, it really can bite down hard. Please don't clip out the map. Judging by how the rest of this run's gone, it's gonna. Okay, no. So notice they were flinging me forward a lot. Like that. That's just saved me running all the way along here. It's very bizarre. It's very weird to look at and weird to do. Brilliant. Okay, so this, in terms of like success we've had with our glitches and things, they've not been great, if I'm honest. But we're having a good time, aren't we? Okay. So you go through there, only to go back through it. So what we're doing by doing that is we're loading the next part of the map that we're going to glitch into. So if you end up not doing that and just doing the glitch, you're fine for a little bit, and then you end up getting to a point where there's no map and you just fall. So this next skip will technically save us 2 chapters in a matter of seconds. So see how quick we can get. It can be really fidgety. So we're trying to get through this gate. Okay, so that's what can happen. That's just shot us out of the map and flew us at 1,000,000 miles an hour. We'll go again. Luckily the time lost there isn't the worst. It spawns you right back here. Oh, I don't believe it, man. We're out of the map again. Gotta love marathons, don't you? Cheeky little curse every now and then. Okay, 3rd time lucky, please. Yay! There we go. So that's what it should have looked like this whole time. Which the other ones did look like that, but they just took me out of the map. It's like such an unbelievably tight margin for error. You wouldn't even believe me. So we'll get onto this wall, which is really awkward to get onto. Cool. And then we're going to do another wall clip to drop down. Nice, got it first try. That just saves us having to run around this big spiral staircase. And we've got another wall clip here. Yeah, I mean, I had one in my Spec Ops one that had genuinely never happened before. Get me through. Nice. So I'm doing them okay. I can tell I'm doing them alright because I think they're coming across as if they're really easy. They're so difficult to do them. So it looks weird, but there's actually supposed to be a goo and a massive enemy loaded here. But because we've skipped it all, he hasn't loaded. But the ground is treated the same way as if he has. Like I can't move on it, so I can skip through it. Cool. So we're gonna wake him from his lunch break. He's gone, what? He skipped a bit. So this is what he's supposed to be. Handsome looking devil. Cool. Got him. Thanks, Cindy. Now, the next skip is simply just to skip a cutscene. If you imagine a tripwire on the floor, a make-believe one. Yeah, exactly. It's what it's like. There's a little trigger point just at this doorway here. And if we can skip past it, we'll stop quite a lengthy cutscene. Please. There we go. So, notice all the lights are still on. It just doesn't look right in here. It's because we're not supposed to be in here in this condition. But we did it. We got that skip too. Cool. So we'll go from chapter 4 to chapter 7, I believe. Which is pretty cool. So this is like the loading area, by the way. If you haven't worked that out. Cool. Take that. This skip was, I think it was the first fling I ever knew about. And then I kind of worked backwards. But this was like, skips another couple of chapters. You're supposed to get to this bit, find Stefano's art, and run all the way around the whole map a few times, finding bits of art and stuff. However, we don't play by the rules, so we're going to get our graphics down to 60 to make it consistent, in inverted commas. I'm going to look up there, and we're going to hopefully get it first try. Yeah, nice. So we've just skipped over that wall. As I say, that saves probably 15 minutes. Got to run into that blood. Because I landed on the ceiling, I landed a bit far forward. You have to run backwards to load the next section, or else you get soft locked in this little bit here. When you go in here, it's just a black cube with no doors left, so you can't get out. It's actually quite fitting. It's quite scary. So we're straight to chapter 8.
Destroy my work? You expect me to bend to
Now we have to listen to Stefano, but I'll let him play because he's a very good character.
them, thinking they could sculpt me into what I am not, what they created in here. It's marvelous. They wasted it because they had no imagination. Because they are not artists. They want to control me, manipulate me. You want to stop me, but you have failed. Because with the power of the core, I can create my art forever.
Cool. Now, we are on the pursuit of Stefano, really. We've had enough of his BS, and we're going for him. We're coming for you. Okay, maybe we're not then. We'll have to wait a bit.
I'm coming for you, asshole.
Cool. So, it gets a bit trippy here. A lot of jumping sideways. Oh. cool enemy. I don't know why this reminds me of something like God of War or Devil May Cry or something like that. I don't know. So the strat here is avoid this eye. It's a camera, that. So as long as you're not in the blue beam for too long, you're good. And it's consistent every time. They have this. He has the same pattern. Right, way behind here. Oh, excuse me. It's been a day, man. It's been a day. Right, cover to covers, get through here. We should be able to get out just in time. Yep. I was close though. Cool, and that's that bit done. That's the stealth bit done, I guess. I guess it's stealth. Didn't play it very stealth, did we? But cool. Now we are gonna go and get him. I'm afraid. I've had enough of him.
Did you go?
We're gonna go and show him a very, very bad time. I've been theorising and kind of playing around with a little skip in here, but it's so punishing if you don't get it. Like if you don't get it first try, you just lose time. And obviously, running down the stairs is 100% consistent, so I tend to go for that.
It will be art in every sense of the word. But what is art without an audience? I need you. Come on,
So sorry.
show me what you've got.
Cool. So weirdly, you have to crouch as you open that door, or else he shunts it the first time I can't get through.
Art.
Here we go.
It's time to put a signature on it.
2 shots, does him for phase 1. Not the hardest boss on New Game Plus, I have to admit.
I've had enough of this. Here, go, die!
And 2 for phase 2, so. As I said, not really too hard. So he's like your first main boss. I thought he was the final boss when I was playing. And I thought like, oh, I'm fighting him, but he'll probably get onto low health and escape or something, or I'll kill him but he'll get brought back to life. But no, none of that happens, I'm afraid.
What is this?
He's just gone. So
Where's the mirror?
that was Stefano. He came and went. Cool.
Where is
We've got just the absolute epitome of an awful skip in this split. It's a nightmare. But we're going to nail it, so don't worry. Okay.
Oh shit.
Okay. Get through here. Got like a little, I guess it's like a collect, you know, the old collector crank bit. So what's coming up here. So enemies everywhere, but we're not bothered with them on this setting. Unlike Survival and Nightmare. Not an easy bit this, but we're okay for now. Oh my god, what is wrong with me? Okay.
I can use this.
Okay, through. Got him. Got that down. Then the smoke should be good enough for these. Okay. The controller definitely helps with the spamming here. Gotta hope we don't get spotted. Oh, we look good. Okay. Cool. So sometimes you can get hit there and it just, as soon as you get hit, it lets go of the crank and the gate comes all the way down again, which you don't want.
You must go deep to find what you seek. Only by descending can you rise again.
Okay, we're hearing the voice of someone mysterious. We don't know who it is yet.
What's going on?
He's broke his back on the floor and he's just talking like that. Yeah, a few flings to get us forward. We have to get here. Yes.
You didn't believe your wife. You refused to see.
It's all
Your fault.
Cool bit.
You are a failure. Your daughter is lost because of you. You couldn't save her.
You hold the key to easing the torment. I can guide you to the lock.
Who are you? What do you want with me?
So we'll answer that very soon. You can tell he's important. That's all you can really tell at this point.
You cannot change your past.
Yeah, its visuals are awesome. It's just such a good game. The Evil Within series is slept on, I think. People that like it absolutely love it. And then everyone else
Lily?
probably hasn't played it. Or they're a hater because they love Resident Evil too much. No, it is it's absolutely awesome. Highly recommend it to anyone. They're dirt cheap on sales, these are. I think I got them both for $5. Insane. Okay. Oh man. So we're gonna kill these three. There's 1, 2, 3. What? Felt like a shot under both his armpits. That's them 3 dead, and now this is the mother of all skips, and I despise it.
Stefano defied me.
So it's effectively a two-part skip. So we have to clip into the ceiling, but it's really specific. It is, Mum. Have to clip into the ceiling, and then once we're up there, we have to do a bunch of other stuff. But if we fail it at any point, we lose about 3 or 4 minutes. So I'll knock it onto disabled. Give us the best chance of clipping up. See how we do. No, you'll see when it's done right. That was close. That was not close. Yeah, nice. So that's the first bit done. Then we climb up. We're lining ourselves with a little dent here. Up and down. Nice. Please tell me we've got it. Got to land right on the very edge. It looks like we've got it. Okay, wicked. We got it. Nice, nice, nice. So you have to land on the edge there. Run along it. You can fall in though, and once you fall in, it's so hard to get out. And then if I fall off the left, I have to reset because there's no map.
Take less ammo. Looks like you've done this before.
Too many times to count.
Grab some supplies while you can. I can hear more coming.
All right. But I'm getting some answers when this is all over.
So we're just getting the enemies as they spawn. That's what we're doing here.
Check the back. I can hear more on the way.
What? As if that guy was still alive.
Shit! They're everywhere!
Don't let them gang up on you.
They just keep coming!
And so will we.
Still another one.
Hey, what the
Okay, cool. Here come the spawns. That's fine.
Watch out.
So, these guys are a pain normally. But not so bad here.
Doesn't matter. Just kill them. Not so bad yourself.
Okay, awesome. That's how you do that. Not too much to that bit. So this bit's rather slow. We haven't found a skip for it yet. If we did have one, it'd be very nice, to be honest. But like, this game's annoying for needing certain prerequisites to load other bits. Like, you can get to the end of the game very quickly. It's just, it doesn't load, or it's not there, or
My safe house isn't too far.
it's a shame.
We can talk on the way there. Come on. Take whatever you need inside. I'll be out here. Try to stay quiet. There might be more of those things.
You can at least tell me how you know my name.
Kidman told me to keep an eye out for you.
Kidman.
She's
When the
pretty
plan
sure
went-
to get your help if the plan went to shit. And here you
Here we are, so.
Wait, I'm lost. What plan?
Getting Lily out of here. And then taking Mobius down for good. Wait a second.
What is it?
Shit.
Let me guess.
This was our way back.
Safe house?
There might be another way. Come on.
Right, let's shoot it with some bolts. Cool. Come on then.
Wait, hold on. Your plan. Kidman didn't say anything about that.
Yeah, well, I'm sure she wasn't able to debrief you on that in front of everybody.
Okay,
Over here.
let's get through here now. Cool.
One of us has got to lift while the other one crawls through.
Got it. I'll just...
Get under.
Get under.
Whoa, you alright? Let
Get
me
your
help.
ass through before I drop it on your head.
Okay, I've got it.
Thanks.
Cool. So now a bit of storyline stuff. So she
You knew
is basically telling me that she knew the voice that we're listening to was someone called Father Theodore,
So you're telling me...
who's basically an Instagram influencer,
actually,
and he's a really persuasive guy, and he was working with Stefano
That's why
to try and get Lily for
she's part of me.
himself to use as the core,
This is ridiculous.
but Stefano wanted him for himself,
don't blow your back out.
This is...
so he could basically kill everyone and make them into a piece of art.
You should be proud of your wife. She's
That didn't go very well for him though.
recruited me for this plan.
Could have been 4 bullets.
I don't understand. Why would she join?
So now he's found out that Myra's joined Mobius,
Way to take them down.
um,
Inside.
because Myra knew Lily was still alive and thought the only way I could
These years.
get her and take on Mobius was to be part of them.
Damn it.
He is.
To take in.
He's basically an influencer.
But let's not focus.
I'm trying to think of a food pun.
Can you help me?
Nah.
Of
There's
course.
not really any food I can think of that rhymes with evil.
Ready?
The seashell within? Nah, see you in a bit. See you in a bit.
Hold on.
That was dumb. Dumb joke.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Evil. Nah. I think seashell's my best
You just gonna forget about it?
best attempt.
What? You thought I'd leave you hanging like that?
Inhuman strength.
Now.
The treacle with it, come on. Oh, that's really good.
The plan.
Okay, so we're gonna we're gonna use some flings here, and this is basically a
4 of us.
pray you go very far bit.
Myra and Theodore.
It's not really anywhere, you know, we're not doing anything specific.
Father.
We're just trying to fling forward and get as far as we can.
Just call him Theodore Wallace. You know him?
Yeah, yeah. It's disconnected again. I can't. It's back up now. It literally. Yeah, it'll be on in 2 seconds. Sorry, I don't know. My nothing. My Discord didn't go. My nothing's gone. Very weird. Okay, thank you.
And
Okay.
Okay,
you
I'll
can
take the
continue.
lead.
thank you.
Stay low and keep behind me.
Right. Over.
Right.
I've seen these things before.
So we just get them with the old.
Fire.
Yeah, apologies for that. It was the. I think food jokes might have done it. Okay, cool. Just killing there so Torres can run straight through unharmed. Because we protect. She does like to troll us every now and then and just take ages to start running. So this is a little safe house. It's hidden. Cool. She's so proud of it as well.
As Sun Tzu said, the greatest victory is that which requires no struggle. Nice work, Sebastian.
Stream just went treacle within. Cut that off for just 30 seconds. We'll flex on him. We'll give him a little teaser of losing cash. So weird.
No place like home, but a safe house runs a close second. Listen, don't
Okay.
freak out at the amount of explosives I got in here. They're as safe as cookies.
I'll get the door, mate. Bang. There she goes.
So what are we gonna do about Theodore?
Yeah, so we're just trying to think of a way of taking him out. We find out where he's hiding out. And let's just say it's fortified. He's playing Fortnite and he's gone right to the top. There's another difficult skip coming up. And it should be a little easier than the other one. But
I know, but
we'll
trust
see.
me. Time to get down to business.
In fact, it's not yet.
O'Neill, it's Sebastian. Come in. Huh. Something's wrong. I gotta try and find him.
So we're not getting any
Explosives and weapons.
sort of reply from O'Neill, which is weird because he
Is there a way into the
usually doesn't go anywhere, does he? So
There's a
we'll see.
motion computer in that room. It'll take you to exit 72.
Great. I'll call
That's
you.
what we're gonna go see.
Hang tough, Torres.
Got it. Good luck, Sebastian.
Thank you, Torres. You're the best. Cool.
All right.
Chapter 11.
Let's hope the marrow is still there.
Yep, Mara's still here. That's what we're using. Okay, cool. Cool little skip here. Well, just a fling, but if we get it. Excuse me? There we go. Just takes you to the very end. It's quite a long hallway, but if you do it first try, you get there before the map loads and it just looks really weird. But we didn't get it. Cool. Really tough puzzle, that one. Nice. So, it's not looking good for Mr. O'Neill.
Hoffman,
I can find him.
you here?
Yeah, you? Okay.
O'Neill left his safe house to go to a restricted area of the marrow? That doesn't sound like him.
Doesn't sound like him at all. Maybe he's dead. We'll see. We'll see how he is. Okay. Okay, these
They had extra.
flings were actually really difficult here. So I'm just going to run it. And we get to
All
these creepy lamps.
What's this about?
What's this about? Make another tyrant. So pop down some electro bolts for later. Gonna get a chip.
Can't pass through without one of those chips. Gotta be one around here somewhere.
Cool. Right, we're getting to the chip now. I think I remember the code. I've actually forgot it before. I've been so nervous or distracted. And I can't remember it, and I've lost runs to it. Nice.
Okay.
0128. That's what it is. Sorry if you did this bit on a casual playthrough. And you're like, spoiler! Okay, love it. Dead Space vibes. I don't know. I don't know why that's in there or how he knew it. Very weird. Okay. We can do a little wall clip here. So there. Go to 30. Nice. Boom. No, it wasn't a good day. The dentist are like, he's got a headache. They're like, what procedure did you have on your teeth? They just drilled into my brain. Oh, okay, just a little checkup, really. Got a lollipop. Little sticker saying I was brave.
Voices.
Right. So we hear voices, and it's from none other than fucking O'Neill. I mean, I missed most of those, but he's got like what's the word? Like a bit of a cap. So you do so much damage, and he's got this animation he's got to get through before he classes as being dead. Shot his flamethrower. Has he like one like that? Okay.
So you know Theodore Wallace?
Of course. He's head of...
Okay, let's get through here.
But what's he doing in STEM?
Waiting for her to stop talking anyway.
There's a lot going on that you don't know about. Theodore wants Lily for himself. You saw what he did to O'Neill. He'll do that to everybody in here if he has to. He'll tear his place apart to get his hands on her. I can't let that happen.
Oh, I might to crack a window open in here. It's absolutely boiling, and I didn't think I'd say that knowing how hot it is outside. It's so warm. Yeah, I'm going to do it after this little section.
I'm not totally sure.
It's annoying that he says that, although on this category we've skipped the bit, but it's a spitting image of a stable field emitter. And he goes, I'm not sure what that is. It looks a lot like a stable field emitter. Of course it does, because it is one. Insane. Frustrating. It's supposed to be a detective, by the way.
I'm almost ready over here. Let me know when you're...
Right, cool. Let's talk to it. Right, it's window time. I'll be back in 15 seconds.
Good luck, you two.
I need to crack this baby right open.
Okay, here we go. Operation Kick Ass happening in 3, 2, 1.
Are you okay, Torres?
I just breathed my first breath of fresh air for the last hour. It's just so hot in here, it's unreal. Okay. Right, this bit aesthetically is awesome. Every other way, it's not awesome. You're in kind of like ankle deep river of blood. More like an ocean. But
Lily? You're here.
we don't take any prisoners here. Grass is always green, Ash, because I'm jealous that you are potentially cold. Give anything to be cold right now. I get so sleepy when I'm hot. Although today I went outside and let's just say I was the opposite of hot. I said that like this. What the hell? Freezing. Although yesterday was worse. True fact. So we run past these guys, nothing really too exciting. Just run into the next cinematic type deal. Afternoon soul down.
Mom never gave up. Not like you. She tried to tell you. But you were too stupid to listen.
No. No. No, this isn't right.
Myra succeeded where you failed. You refused to listen. You lost them both, and then became lost yourself.
You know anything about me?
Myra
Okay. More spawns here. Got him. Sprinting on through, sprinting on through. There's another one. Oh, we should be okay. This bit's weird. It's like I've got to spam my sprint, and then I've got to do a fling down here, but it's like kind of up to luck how far you go, and you can really go miles and save a lot of time. So we'll see. That was a good one. Bad one. Bad.
I do.
Okay, but it's taking me to a point now where I have to walk. You can skip past that and save that bit of walking time, but we didn't get it, so nay bother, nay bother. Longest cutscene in the game now, I think. Well,
Come on, man. Get you up here.
longest unskippable cutscene. That's what I should say. There's longer ones if you play it normally, I'm sure. Time for some matchmakers, anyone? Matchmaking minis, i.e. all the ones that broke off in the factory. It's getting Christmassy. Isn't like a Christmassy run of Evil then.
You can't let him get to you. You gotta give that son of a bitch some payback.
Sebastian? What's wrong? Are you all right? You've been working too hard. It's making you delirious.
So what happened there was Torres was defending me and you kind of start going crazy and shoot her, basically.
Torres. Where?
Isn't ideal.
I'm home. How did I?
So like I said before, if you crouch, you're quicker, so that's why we do that. Lily runs past.
That letter. Myra's last communication. It was hidden with her files. It sounded so crazy at the time. But I should have believed her. She's right. She's always been right.
So this is, if you imagine the beginning of the game, we're running from out there, aren't we? Running here and we smash through here.
They took everything from me.
What's that?
Any of this, but I'm gonna
Ah, I mean that doesn't look like either of them at all.
stand in my way.
Wake up, Sebastian!
Cool. Bit more of the cutscene, it's like an extension of it. The premise being,
What?
he's like, it's all my fault, you know. I don't think he starts off with, it wasn't my fault, I didn't do anything wrong. And then turns to, I'm an idiot, I did everything wrong. So he's easily persuaded. That's what I can say.
She brought you here.
And spilt a lot of jam on the way in, apparently.
I'm sorry, Sebastian. I tried to save her, but
No. I shot her.
the bullet wound was superficial. She died from injuries sustained in a battle with those things.
Damn it. She didn't have to die like that.
She did, or else I can't progress.
She just wanted to save Lily. And now she's dead. It's all my fault. Again.
No, Sebastian. It's not your fault.
What's that show? Oh, that film where it's like, it's not your fault.
Don't let him do this to you.
Good Will Hunting? That's right. I haven't seen it, and I don't watch films. If that's right, I'm well happy with myself.
Goddamn son of a bitch. This is what he wants.
He says one of the most famous films of all time.
I feel guilty. But he's the one who did this.
What's that film with the big boat?
He's the guilty one.
Okay.
Okay.
So he came to again and realised it's not his fault. Thank God. Oh, I got it. Little indie film, that one. You guys might not have heard of it. It's not very big. There's some small time actors in it. I don't even know who it's got in it, but I know it's got famous people in it. What is wrong with me? I need to stop watching films. Or doing anything other than speedrunning this. Okay. This was the difficult skip I was referring to earlier. We are just trying to basically fly over the map. But if you go too far, you have to reload because you get stuck. And if you don't go far enough, you just have to run for ages. So we'll see.
That really is a strong.
See if we get it. So that's where Theodore is. He's probably less hot than I am right now in there. Okay, so we'll go there. Come on now. That wasn't bad at all. Oh, that really wasn't bad. I'm trying to land here, so it's very nice. Cool. I'll take that.
Well, here it is.
Shush with your mouth. So she has a big old magical boomstick here. It keeps us all safe. She's about to open it. I'm gonna have one of me cokers. I swear, whenever you open a can of Coke, there's one bit of Coke that just goes... It just lands on something random.
I'll have to carry and operate it from here. It should protect us from the fire, but it won't stop.
The rest of the Coke's fine. It gets the arrangement we have. If you just open normally, I'll drink you. We'll be good.
Here goes nothing.
Yes, yeah, got it. And then there's that one little drop that goes, not me. It just flies off randomly. Yeah, it lands on your monitor or something, and you don't spot it. And then 4 months later, you go, what's that on there? Then you realise it's Coke.
Come on.
Okay.
Can't see anything through these flames.
So we're protecting Hoffman, she protects us. That's how it works. We stay inside the flame dome. This is actually the inspiration for the song Through the Fire and the Flames. It's not true. It's not true at all. But I can roll with it, I think. The reason I'm shooting these out is because it shows me where the enemies are at the moment they spawn.
Another one. Watch your back.
Oh, sorry.
That's what you're here for.
Alternatively, you can use a controller and use the auto aim on casual because it's absolutely the opposite of brutal. It's amazing. Does the work for you.
How much further?
It seems
It's a lot longer once you're in it.
He wants to keep us out. Good. That means he's afraid.
Come on then. There you go.
Don't stop now. We're almost there.
Hold on. There's something wrong with the stabilizer.
Can you fix it?
I'm
Yes, we can.
Watch my back.
That is a bright light. I'll take that, Joe. 340,000.
That was close.
I told you it was temperamental.
She did. She did tell me that. Okay.
Are you regretting this yet?
This is my chance
Okay.
to make up for what I did to Lily.
So
And all the other
we're about. Wait, have we gone past the?
no.
Yeah, we're about halfway through this little section. On normal or hard or whatever, this bit is absolutely horrific. Just not so horrific on New Game Plus. I guess that goes for most things, isn't it? Okay. So should do one more little stop and siege part. There we go.
Hoffman, what's happening?
It's failing again.
Whoa. Oh, okay.
Hurry up. It's getting hot in here.
So they have some iframes until they do that. That's it, isn't it? I think so. Awesome, because no one enjoys that bit. Is that done? We've got one of the best bits in the game in this chapter, and also the worst skip that I can just never seem to get.
After all of this, I'm the only one left, but he's not gonna stop me.
Yeah, bro. It's called the gate skip, and it's effectively like the one where we went through that like shutter door. We're just trying to skip over a gate. But man, you have to be so precise. So I'll do about 3 or 4 attempts. And then if we don't get it, we'll just run and do it the normal way, which is probably only 30-35 seconds slower. But obviously with all the missed attempts, it'll be 2.5 minutes maybe. Cool. So you wait for it to auto-save and reload just to stop a little cutscene. It saves a tiny bit of time. There it comes. There. Cool. Kill you. Right, dead. Everyone? No, someone else. Okay, that's everyone. Right, get here. Aim there, move forward. Oh my god, almost got it first try. That would have been something else. Kind of really want to get it. Okay. We cut like 2 more. One more, here we go. No, it's close though. Cool, so I would have basically just imagined me getting through there. It would have just saved this little run. I want to say little, it's not that little, but so we'll save this. So how long this takes? Might be a little bit, might be like 45 seconds. Not sure. Yeah, probably is, isn't it? Oh, okay. He went for me straight off the bat. Usually they kind of like see you and then charge you. Okay. We're leading up to a really, really cool bit. When I first played this one, I was doing a casual playthrough. I couldn't play it on my own because I was too scared, and I was a grown man. Well, if I'm classed as one now, I definitely was one then. But I don't know. I don't think I've ever been a grown man.
If you think I'm gonna help an asshole like you take over assholes like them.
Come here, grab that. So we've got a wall clip coming up. Relatively simple, but this one is like timed in the sense of if you don't do it quick enough, then you don't gain any time because the gate opens that you're trying to skip anyway. So. Ooh, that should keep me safe. It will make him more disorientated and then it will just kill him eventually. Man, I'm dreading the limbo fling. It's in the second to last chapter. And it is not easy. This game is so inconsistent. This category is anyway, the game's fine. Okay, right, cool. So that gate's locked. But we're going to try and skip through it. Okay, I'm gonna try it without lowering my FPS. I mean, at this point I'm screwed. It's just gonna open anyway in a minute. Oh, we actually got it first try at 75 FPS. That's insane. So usually you lower your FPS so you have a bigger window. Growing up is a waste. Okay, well, thank you for telling me. Not only do I agree, I also will stop growing up now. Now that I'm not alone, thank you. So, cheeky little lift ride takes us to one of my favourite sections in the series. I've deemed and called it Throwback Section. It's just a little gauntlet of all the, well, the 3 main bosses from the Evil Within 1. And we'll have a look at it now, and it's really, really cool.
Not if I kill you first.
What makes you think this time will be any different?
I'll keep coming back until one of us is dead.
Come to me then.
Look how cool does this look. Ironically, I mean not ironically, sorry, interestingly, that bit where I clipped into the dome in the ceiling and then fell on the side and dropped down and was like, yay, we did it. This part of the map is right next to that, so I've actually flung into this bit before, but it's not active. But can you imagine if it was and I'd skipped that whole part of the game out? That's what I mean, you can skip to loads of different parts, but they're just not like, they're just bits of map that don't do anything at that time. It sucks.
What? Shit.
Okay. He's not having any of it. He's ready to take on the sadist. Let's do it. They call this a knife. That's a knife. And he could leave. He looks at the lift and goes, nah, I like risking my life. And also keeping my knife. Right, that goes away. He grabs the big boy. Slowest walk in history here. And spam C. I've never lost this. I don't know what it does. I might do that. I might just not press anything and see what happens. Imagine if you just completed the game. It's a brand new strat I just found. Just goes, congratulations, you're dead. Game's over.
Fuck you.
Okay, that's 1 of 3 done. On to numero 2 now. Honestly, it's insane. He does it in the first game as well. He falls into like a big pool of blood and gore and bits, and he's just like just licking it all. It's like, close your mouth, bro. You're gonna get a disease. Okay. The keepers. So cool. They were what made me buy the Evil Within 1. I want to say buy, I mean my roommate bought it and I played it. But that doesn't sound as cool. It's like, they're what made me play the first game. Well, my aim's bad. That's number 2, that's the Guardians done. Also, for anyone out there, oh man, I had a really amazing idea of like, oh, I wonder if anyone's made like a Guardian helmet basically for a cosplay, and I want one. I'll pay serious money. Monday morning cartoons.
I burned you once.
Okay, 3, 4, 5. That's the throwback section. Then it's not the most exciting on New Game Plus, I guess. Well, it's still cool, but every other like nightmare and all that, that is a scary moment. They end your career in one swift move. So things have got very white all of a sudden. And we're off to chapter 14. No, we're still in.
God.
We're in 15, aren't we?
There's nothing left of this place.
Cool. Cool little time save here. If you're quite specific with your movement, you can. Nope. Actually, quite hard to get this. Okay. You could not. I want to show the guys. Thank you. I want to show the guys, please. What the F? There we go. Nice. So that saves not as much time as we've lost, but it's all good. I mean, get down right this second. It's like he's naughty. Get down from there. Sebastian, get down. Get down. So that just saved us having to like run through all these little scraps of buildings and stuff.
What is this?
But yeah, we didn't get it very fast, but
Shit. What is she trying to do?
okay. So we've spotted Myra. She's not looking quite herself. So let's get Bioshock flashbacks there. Oh, okay. What? Okay. I was just running forward and he climbed up onto an invisible ledge. Thank you, Sebastian. Yeah, I watched. If you're on about the Bioshock one of this event, I watched it. Poor guy's having a lot of trouble. And now I'm feeling his pain. Okay, cool. So these enemies are a new type. I forget their name because I think it's a Japanese word. I think it's something like either Latin or Japanese for like white, I believe. But it should be Japanese for dead. That's them 3 done. A few more enemies, and then a really, really cool boss. And then after that, it's on to one of the most important, and I guess most nerve-wracking skips in the game, because it's the final one, and it's like there's anywhere from like a minute difference in how much it can save you. So it's like you've done a flawless run up to this point. You just need to nail this last one, and it's one of the hardest there is. It's just a very cruel way to end the run.
Oh shit. More of them? I don't have time for this.
Okay. There we go. This is the amalgam. Here we go.
There she is.
There she is. That's Myra. There's not Myra, but looks a lot like that white monster from earlier, which was Myra. Effectively.
Oh god.
Shame, but it's dead. We didn't get to duel it out. So.
Please let that be the last of it.
Now, that's where we start chapter 15. Sorry, chapter 16. After a far too long little section of him stumbling over, we start our limbo fling. This. So let me just give you some context. See that building right there in the back? We've got to run there now. However, we can fly there. But if we fly too far, we have to reload because we're outside the map. If we don't fly far enough, we don't save any time.
Our house.
So it is. I'll let you know
She must be there.
if I get one that's obviously not the worst you can get, I'll let you know how good it is. I mean, I'm not even going to comment on things like that. About as good as you'd accept. Anything worse than I'm landing in that hole. But yeah, that's like kind of the threshold of like, I mean, I'd even be tempted to read, if I was on like an actual run, I'd even be tempted to just reload my checkpoint and do another one. But you can literally land up here, so I'd have saved all this time running. It's insane. It's so difficult to control your nerves at this point. Cool, Myra, here she is. She looked a bit different in the cutscenes, a lot more human. But there she is. That's her without a makeup on. It's insane. It's insane how different she looks. Okay. So the goal we have with her is killing her in one cycle, but that doesn't happen till the third phase. So she's immune for all them.
I don't want to do this to you, Myra.
Voice lines is what I want to say. We have a bullet cascade, that's why I'm still shooting, because you get like a combo of damage, and I'm just trying to build it up. Let's get this glowy orb on it. Ouch. Please. It's so hard to hit, by the way. Especially when you got them spiders on you. Yeah, don't worry, slow down. I didn't change it. Right, auto aim. Not working, okay. God, it's so scuffed. There's bits like, if it's a ball that big, the actual hitbox is like that inside, so you look like you're hitting it, but you're not. So it's annoying. Okay, right. Did we get the one cycle? Yeah. So by one cycle, I just mean sometimes if you don't do enough damage, you hit her arm there, and it just goes like immune for a bit, and she does this massive phase. These spiders can get lost, man. Nice. Cool, that was the Myra fight. Now we're back. We're going home where it all started. Very cute and symbolic. Also, I've just noticed, how is he not too cold? I went out in this, well, it wasn't snow, but there was settled snow earlier in a shirt like he's got with my sleeves rolled up, and felt like my t-shirt was freezing around me.
Almost there.
I was like this, I just couldn't move, because if I moved my freezing cold t-shirt, well, shirt would touch me. Okay.
Please be
Worst aiming section of any game ever. So we use auto aim. No, we don't, because the controller's not working. Alright, cool. Thank you, Marathon. Since you've been working the whole run, this is the bit we need it for. Because it's hard to explain, but if you've never tried this, bit, I can't explain to you how bad the shooting controls are. I can't explain it to you, so I won't try. It is cursed. You know what I'm saying, Zan? So cursed. Okay.
She's got to be in her room.
Alright, cool. Go back to Lily. Oh wait. No, I don't. So it's kind of switching perspectives. So I go into the room and it switches to Kidman's perspective, who's in STEM. Sorry, who's outside of STEM. Trying to protect.
You're not making this easy.
Okay, nice.
I get you the STEM room.
I like her jacket.
Downstairs.
And now we run it home. We run it home, baby. After a run filled with so many mishaps. Cool though. So this is her trying to she's trying to sprint to the control room. And I'm trying to sprint away from this place.
Got her. Where do I go?
Get to your room.
All right. But Myra's staying behind. You know why.
Okay. We don't have much time.
I'm counting on you, Kidman.
Okay, so we're carrying Lily, our daughter, who we're finally reunited with, all the way through.
Don't worry, Lily. We're almost there.
Oh my god.
Come on! It's always sketchy when you're on like a PB pace or something here. And you're like, you forget about all these little things that stun you and slow you down. You're like, oh no, watching the clock just drain away. So stem is falling down around us and we're looking to get out. Kidman is on the outside working her magic, trying to get us out really. But she's also being pursued by people trying to stop her, get us out. So time's gonna happen when we get here. So 3, 2, 1, time. Got to mention it. And that's the Evil Within 2. Any percent new game plus. 133.54 apparently. So cool. Thank you for everyone for having me. A shame some of that didn't go the way I wanted it to, but it's still such a fun run. Probably more intimidating than I'd like it to look, to learn. I wish everyone knew it. Because it's a lot of fun playing and just breaking the game so much, basically. It's very, very fun. Yeah, thank you guys. I've been Stevie Blue.
Well, I'd like to say thank you for completing the run. It was honestly pretty dang entertaining. Have you got anything else that you'd like to say before we move on to the setup for the next run?
No, just thank you guys, and if anyone out there wants to donate to a good cause, please go ahead and do so. I've appreciated all your guys' interest in Evil Within 2. It's a great game, and yeah, I'd play a lot of it if you liked what you saw, liked anything of me. There's a lot of it on my channel. Thank you very much.
As Stevie did just say, if you do want to donate to a good cause, then there is really no cause better than Special Effect. If you do want to donate, all you need to do is !donate in the chat. Next up, we're going to have Manix86 playing Castlevania The Adventure Rebirth in the any percent normal category. Over the course of the intermission, I'll be playing some videos from Special Effect. So if you are uncertain about donating, this might just help you make up your mind, because Special Effect do some truly fantastic things. Let me show you what some of those